Hi, John here from Originality.AI. We're going to look at HuggingChat, so a new ChatGPT clone from HuggingFace, and look at the content that it produces and determine the detection rates that are achieved with sort of the existing models from AI detection companies like Originality.AI. And then we'll do a quick test comparing the results across 10 AI generated pieces of content and then two human generated pieces of content. So I'll pause while it's creating so the video doesn't go on for too long. But you'll see it get started and then try and keep it as live in real time as possible. So considering this is an open source community, looks like it's having some issues here. Um, all right, so while it's writing, I'll all right, looks like it's almost done and went pretty quick here. Sometimes I find it goes pretty slow, and sometimes I find it's a little bit quicker. All right, let's go test the first. So that's 100% AI, 100%. We'll go to copy leaks, give it a check. So it did successfully detect AI, 19 there, 90 there, so kind of 50, 50. So percent writer, 100% human, or 0% AI, and then GPT 0 doesn't always give the numbers. Well, it says likely entirely written, so got it wrong. So copy leaks was sort of hit and miss. Originality called it 100% AI, and Writer and GPT 0 both failed on the detection of it. All right, let's give another one. Let's make it a little more challenging. Let's try an essay. Write an essay. All right, again, I'll pause. One thing that I found with Hugging Chat is that when it stops partway through, you can't just hit continue the same way that you could or you can with ChatGPT. 100% AI. All right, so how did it do? So pretty accurate. So I'd say that one's pretty much AI. Don't have an exact, but call it 90%. Writer.com. 97%, so 3% AI, and GPT 0. Written entirely by AI. So I got that one right. So 100%. All right. Let's give it a trickier one. So sometimes when you prompt either ChatGPT or others to be someone, then the content that it creates, especially if you add in personal stories, can make it a little bit harder for the detection tools. So and I have found Hugging Chat to be a little bit buggy sometimes, which is so I pause there for a bit, but I'll pause this. All right, looks like it's getting close to done. All right, we'll take last complete section and start a new scan. So Copy Leaks got that wrong. Writer. I'm gonna stop using writer as a test because it's just, I mean, it's not their core business, so I get it. Did that do it already? Yeah, 99%. Okay, so 1%. GPT 0. Entirely by human. So in this case, GPT 0. In this case, only Originality got it correct. Let's do another chat. Um, all right, I'll pause. All right, it's all done. All right, 92%. So did get a little bit more uncertain in that case. 0%. Writer. 0%. GPT 0. Entirely by human, 0%. All right, let's do another one. You are not that I have teenagers, but we're looking at phones for kids, so hence the question. All right, it's going pretty quick. I find, I mean, similar to when ChatGPT came out and it was incredibly hit and miss. HuggingChat has been is hit and miss on its speed, but when it's moving, it seems to be moving pretty fast. All right, 100% AI. Oh, well, we'll come back to that while it's thinking. All right, so 0% again for writer. GPT 0. Written in, let me just make sure that that worked. I want to give a written entirely by human, so 0%. Let's go back to copy links. Okay, so it's saying 100% human, 0%. Okay, let's do another one. I'll pause to watch while so you don't need to watch me write the prompt, and I'll start making some more complicated prompts to try and trick original. All right, there's the prompt. Write an article. It doesn't sound like AI. An AI wrote it. So one of the most commonly recommended or suggested on Reddit ways to trick AI detectors. Doesn't work well on ChatGPT, but let's see how it does on HuggingChat. And I mean, what you can notice too is that the quality of what is output is pretty similar, I would say, to sort of GPT-3, which is aligned, which is kind of where the model is. You know, it's a pretty impressive, quick follow-on from an open source solution. 100% AI, so unsuccessful. We'll find some more trickier prompts to see if we can trick. AI detected, so that looks like it tagged it in 133.82 there. So kind of, again, we'll give it a 50-50, generous, but we'll give it 50-50 there, writer. Oh, too many characters still. All right, 100% human, it says. Got that one wrong. GPT 0. Entirely by a human. So 0%. All right, we'll do another new chat and I'll try and find another trickier. All right, here's a prompt for a personal story for getting all language rules and make it engaging and funny with personal anecdotes and write about your favorite shoes. All right, so kind of a bit of a random article, but we'll see if this. All right, so it's done. A little bit shorter, personal story. Start a new search. Let's see if this does it. Oh, that worked. So okay, 0% AI. So that tricked originality. Let's see if it tricked. Got some work to do. All right, that tricked TalkWikiLeaks. 100%. Entirely written by human. So that was a clean sweep for that prompt. If that's the type of content that you're looking to write, I mean, that looks like that worked. All right, let's do all right, we'll make a sort of a simpler how-to one and see how this matches up. All right, you know, pretty impressive output from a free tool so quickly. So 84% AI, 84% human, 0%. Okay, that was 0% again. Or entirely by human. 0%, 0%. All right, let's try a different style. All right, trying to give it something a little bit more technical and trying to train it on what, not train it, but sort of prompt it on what it should write like. It looks like it's a little bit buggy right now. I'll pause the video so we don't have to watch it do nothing. All right, it's back working. All right, looks like it's almost done. %. Human. I'll try and go through. Excuse me. ChatGPT's got, or GPT-0's got 0%. All right, last one. So I'll try and come up with we'll try and find the best that Reddit has to offer in terms of a prompt to bypass detection. All right, we got a big prompt here. So this is from copied from a Pastebin link. Human talking to the reader. Okay, this is a pretty complex prompt. So let's run it and see how it does. Quickly understood the prompt and started executing. All right, really short. So this length as well is not necessarily a great sort of example, as it's pretty short. I wouldn't be surprised. I did detect it. 100%. everything's. It's a tricky one to detect that shortness, that random. Originality got it. Let's see how the other tools do. 0% there. And then we'll do, just to wrap this video up, we'll do a, oh, look at that, GPT-0. Tag that as AI. Interesting. 100%. All right. Let's do a quick sort of verification. No point in having an AI detector that can't then also detect human content. So I'll just grab the last two articles from Betikit, which is sort of the Canadian version of TechCrunch, and run it through the tools to see how it does. 95%, so I got that right. Got that right. Correct. I'll have to take it. 100%. Entirely written. So everyone got those two right. Correct. Correct. I'll just human. So this is the other human text. %. So I got that correct. It's original. Got that correct. So it looks like everyone, all the tools are correctly. I mean, false positives do happen, but at least in this sort of quick test, so far all the tools are getting them correct. I mean, writer seems to only say things are original. Entirely written by humans. So everyone got this article correct. So to answer the question, do AI detectors detect HuggingChat? Originality was correct 9 out of 10 times. Copy leaks was correct once and kind of correct, sort of suspected AI was involved 2 other times, but was confident once. Writer was nothing. GPT-0 was correct, confident twice, and then confident, incorrectly confident the other times. And then just as a quick check on, do they also all detect human content? Two of them were correct. So that's it for this video. It turned it a little longer, but wanted to do enough tests for us to be sure. We're going to be doing sort of an increased test. 9, 10, 10's something, but it's not enough to be able to assign that detection accuracy. And this is before any of these tools have evolved, including ours will evolve to be able to detect the Open Assistant NLP model. We haven't trained on it specifically. So yeah. Anyways, exciting times in the world of generative AI and chat models, and yeah, excited to see what comes next. But so far, Originality's AI detection's holding up well against HuggingChat, which is great to see. All right, hope this video was helpful.